What's up, guys? It's Megadan29, and today we have another catching up on them. Another gifts from friends. And the Chug is always here, isn't he? He just loves it. But you guys seem to like with the Chug in the videos. What are you doing, Nuggy? At least look at the camera, bud. Yeah. He's just got to sleep here all the time. I don't know. Let's roll it. Alright, well, without moving too much, because he's comfortable, the first gift comes from Darth Lucian 88. I had no idea this was coming, Darth, so I opened it and everything. Matter of fact, I opened everything because I take forever. I take freaking forever to get these unboxings going. Been busy with work, that's for sure. But Darth Lucian surprised me, and Darth Lucian's been a channel friend for a long time. I'm very glad to have met him. He came to a stream the other day. I seen you, Darth. I hope you're feeling well. Darth goes in and out of health problems. I really hope you've gotten out of the hospital, buddy. And I always try to keep you in my prayers when I remember everything. You know, it's one of those things that I hate. That I need to start pulling a Mr. Rogers. And one thing Mr. Rogers used to do, I know Mr. Rogers, right? Go ahead and laugh. No, but Mr. Rogers used to do this thing where every time he told somebody he was going to pray for them, he wrote it down in this little notepad. I seriously need to do that because I think I can remember everything, and then when I get down, I'm getting ready to pray, I can't even remember everything. So I always have to throw one of those, can you help me out here? And every person I said I was going to pray for, can you remember it for me? I always have to pull something crazy and bad like that. But anyway, Darth, I always remember you, man, and I'm hoping you're doing better. But I haven't got a lot of information on what's been going on. So hopefully you're okay, buddy. But thank you as always, Darth. I got an envelope one day. Didn't notice the address or the name or anything like that. I don't believe it said your name. I believe you probably ordered this off of eBay or some other site and just had it sent to my house. And I didn't even notice. But check this out, dudes. A Chicago Bears, because he's always hooking me up with Bears gear. Darth is a big Cowboys fan. And it's an 89. Well, who's 89, guys? Ditka. I do not have a Ditka jersey, dude. I don't have Ditka anything. So when I seen that, I was like, holy crap, hell yeah. Freaking Ditka. And so we sported it. And I wore it already. So this is the second time wearing it. But dude, thanks. Sorry, Chuggy. But we got the Ditka jersey on. And it fits good, dude. So thank you so much, Darth. Always thinking about me. And I know you're always throwing in, you ended up texting me and telling me it was a Christmas present. Thanks, dude. I mean, for years and years and years, Darth is always hooking me up. And I really appreciate it, man. So I really hope you're doing good, dude. I'll pray for you. I hope everything's well. And much love to you, man. Thank you so much. The second one was another surprise. And I opened it up because I didn't check my Marco Polo. But he had written me or made a video for me and told me about it. But I did not catch it before I got it. So, this one is from Do You Nerd, Tom and Lacey. So, me and Tom and Lacey, we have a chat where we talk. And we talk about all kinds of things. A lot of times I was in a bigger chat where we talked a lot about video games and just everyday what we're doing and stuff like that. And then me and Tom talk a lot about like movies and opinions on video games and stuff like that. And one thing we talked about at one point in time was like these obscure things. And Sean from 8-Bit Glitch, he was talking about this too. And we would talk about like obscure controllers. I like a lot of that weird NES stuff where it was just something really random and you know, you don't even know what it is sometimes, and this was one of those things and we learned about it. So first there was a small note which we'll put into our folder. We put all of our notes in the folder because I have a whole bunch of them now. It's crazy that ever since I started saving those notes, how many of them I have. I have so many notes now, and it's really cool to go back and read them. And I have them in when I got them, too, so I have, like, my first one and everything. It's really cool. But it says, Megadan, we found another. It's rough, untested, but it's yours. It's rough and untested, but it's yours. Tom and Lacey. So when I seen that, I was like, huh? Tom and Lacey? Okay, do you nerd? And then I seen it. And guys, I'll explain to you what this is. So this is a game saver for the Super Nintendo. And what you do is you put the batteries in it. That's all it takes. What? How many double A's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double A's. And what you do is you stick this in the, I'm assuming, normal game cartridge, right? You stick it in the front. You plug this into the back. And I have not tried this yet. And then you stick the game in here. And so then, when you, apparently it's going to bring up a menu or something, and this was the first time that you could do save states. So they had already thought of that and found a way to do it. And there's one for the NES as well. This is the Super Nintendo one, but I think 8-Bit Glitch was the one that got the NES one. I could be wrong. Maybe it was only Super Nintendo, but I swear there's an NES one too. If he doesn't have that one, he has this one also. And then the NES one is like really expensive and like rare. It's something like that. But we were talking about this one day, and I thought, wow, they already had save states kind of figured out. And before they had perfected it and like really like worked it into a system or something like that, especially with emulators and things like that, they tried this. So I would love to see the menu that comes up for this and everything. I haven't tested it out yet or messed with it, but I think it's so interesting because it takes batteries and everything too. So it's like, is it going to bring up some weird menu, or are you supposed to press a certain amount of buttons and it kind of just saves it into a file and then you press another? I'm going to have to read, because I'm assuming that this thing probably came with a manual and it probably told you what you had to do exactly. And it's probably really weird because technically you're like hacking the system. You know what I mean? So it's really weird. So I just love stuff like this, especially trying it and trying to figure it out and stuff like that. I just love how back in the SNES and NES especially days, how they would have weird stuff like this. You know what I mean? And it's just, you can always find goofy stuff like this. So dude, Tom, good looking. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure he's seen this at MGC when he went, and he happened to just come across another one. And it was kind of weird, because he said that he has never seen this before, but all of a sudden he got one, and then now he's seen another one. So that's funny. It's probably that you've seen it before, but it's one of those things where now you know what it is, and now you're like, oh, there it is, you know what I mean? And it's more magnified now with your mind, right? So anyways, it's really cool. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to try it. I'll let you know what happens, and maybe for everybody else, we'll do this on stream, because there's something right here too. Oh, so I think it goes just like that, because it says power, and this goes right in there. Weird. See what I mean? Otherwise, you take the power cord and maybe you put this in the back, and then you put the power cord in here. I don't know, man. You're going to be hacking it or something. We're going to do this, even though I hate save states. But you got to try it. If you can figure it out, that'll be so sick. That'd be so cool, man. But anyways, thanks so much, man. Okay, the next thing I got right after the last video that you guys watched, if you're keeping up, and 8-Bit Glitch sent me some stuff. But then 8-Bit Glitch and Bandana Gamer got me something at MGC that they were wanting to get me, which I thought was really nice. So I'll go into it. So to finish up what 8-Bit Glitch got me, he got me Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, and he had this extra, I believe, in his collection, and he figured that I would want it, and I thought that was really, really cool and really nice of him. So he went ahead and he gave me this. This is not CIB, it's just the manual, I believe, and all the inserts and stuff, which is really awesome, because I think he was getting rid of stuff, and he asked in the chat if anybody would want it, and I was like, man, nobody asked for it. And I was like, well, I love Battletoads, dude. So anything Battletoads, like, I'm down. You know what I mean? I definitely want it. So I was like, man, I'll give you something for it. And of course, what does Sean do? Just sends it. Dude, I owe Sean a lot. I owe Tom and Lacey a lot. I'm working on it, guys. I will take care of it. Well, I'll get you back. And I know you're thinking, oh, who cares? I know, man. But just, I'm making those mental notes. I got a lot of those. So anyway, yeah, this is really freaking awesome, and I guess we'll do what we always do. let's read the back. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't read the back, because then it makes the videos like stupid long, right? So let's not read the back. If you want to read the back, we'll read it on stream or something, or we'll do it some other time. But we're going to move on because there's more. So Bandana Gamer and 8-Bit Glitch were shopping around, and they sent me, oh, this is not it. This is something else. Okay, that's that. Okay, so I almost screwed up, and there's another gift in here. So I almost mixed it right there. So Sean got me this, and then Bandana Gamer, really good guy. You guys have heard about him on the channel. I talked to him in that chat as well. Bandana Gamer helps me with a lot of things, because me and him actually talk about a lot of like religious stuff, and he's very, very knowledgeable of it. And he's actually a priest. I think he's technically in training priest, and he answers a lot of questions for me. Really good guy, really nice guy. Love Bandana Gamer, so nice. So they thought it'd be nice to complete my box, and they got me Contra instruction manual. For some reason, I looked at my instruction or my box, and I didn't even know that I didn't have the manual. So I remember where I bought it from. I bought it from MGC, and I got it for a really good price because Captain Algebra was right there next to me. And it was something like, Captain, if you watch this video, you can maybe clarify, but we were standing there, and these boxes were for ridiculously cheap. And I was like, something ain't right here. Like, this guy doesn't know. So I was like, hey, man, how much for that box? And he said something really cheap. And I was like, okay. And I took the money out and gave it to him. And then there was another guy behind him that's like, hey, how much did you say for that? And I was like, yep, here you go. Yep, thanks. And I just like kept it going. Like, no, don't change the price. So I ended up getting out of there, and Captain was like, oh my God. Like, you just got out of there like a bat out of hell. That was awesome. So, yeah, he worked with me with that, but it didn't have the manual in there. It had the inserts and everything like that, and I don't think it had the game either, because this guy was selling just the box. So, I didn't have the manual, and they went ahead and they scooped it for me, man. So, really awesome. This is a very nostalgic instruction manual, because when I was a kid I had this, and I used to look at this manual all the time. And something that I always thought was funny is, you know how we always wonder what the B is? Well, the B is obviously when you get invincibility, and I think every Contra fan knows now that they call it barrier. But even in this book, they call it Force Field Falcon, but it's a B. Like, it doesn't say barrier. You know, it's almost like they changed it. Like, crap, why'd we put a B on there? You know, and they changed it later. But kind of funny, and just really cool to have it CIB now. So I'll go put it with my box back there and complete it. So thank you so much, John, and thank you so much, Sean. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Sean, for this, and I really appreciate it, man. You guys are freaking awesome. And last but certainly not least, Nintendo sent me some stuff. So he got a hold of me one day and said, hey, man, I have something I'd like to send you. Really cool. I talked to him a lot on Polo as well. And we goof around and send stuff back and forth to each other and talk a little bit. And then he's actually been dipping his toes into live streaming, so that's been pretty cool. He played through Contra the other day. So that was really, really awesome. So he gave me a letter with it, and he goes, #DMA. And he said, yo boy, spelled BOI. Thanks for being hot and spicy. Enjoy the gifts, Nintendo 25. So thanks, man. Thanks ahead of time. I did look, because I take forever to do these unboxings, bro. I take forever. And I'm sorry. But I open it up, because I get the anticipation kills me. It kills me. I have to. So I got all this stuff. He packaged it really nice. So I appreciate that. And dude, I seen some of this stuff, and I was like, ooh, dude. So dude, check this out. This is super, super sick. So the first thing is this. On canvas, the Contra logo. I mean, this is badass, because I have a Contra wall right there. And now my Contra wall is actually pushing out. I'm going to have to move everything. But that's a good thing. But dude, this is really nice. It's very well built. It's got this nice frame thing on the back. Feels awesome. I love canvas. And it's the Contra. They didn't put the guys right there, though. Why didn't they put Bill and Lance right there? Kind of weird. But nonetheless, very freaking cool. Then, dude, check this out. A freaking pin. But this is, look at Nugget thinks it's food. Yeah, no, Contra, yeah. He thinks it's food. But dude, check this out. Check this out. This ain't just any pin. First of all, this is huge and looks badass. So this is really, really cool. This is not going on my backpack because I'm too afraid to lose it. So this is going to go somewhere over there, which is a little sad because I want to put it on my backpack, but dude, it'll get lost because I have pins that fall off all the time, and if I don't hear it or catch it or something like that, then I lose it. So there's been ones I've lost. But check this out. Look at this. It's him smoking his cigar, man. His cigarette, whatever. That's badass, isn't it? Very freaking cool. So, dude, Joe, you're going to have to tell me where you got this. And then what I really like about it is it's a magnet. So, honestly, this would probably stick to my backpack, like, really good. But because it's so cool, like, dude, I don't want to lose this. I really don't. Because this is awesome. So, I want to find out where you bought these from. Because, man, if there's a whole bunch that are built like this is so, like, nice. You know what I mean? This is heavy, and it's really, really good. And the light thing is just, come on. Come on. That is badass. So, I got this, and I was like, oh. It's almost a little bittersweet that I opened it on my own because, man, you should have seen my reaction. I was like, oh, my God, this is badass. But I knew immediately. I was like, I'm not putting it on my backpack, though. And then, here's another one. Now, these I'll put on my backpack because I like these, too, man, because check this out. I love how... So, I don't mind when they have the pins on the back that you put through the backpack and everything. It's fine. But they do get, like, bent over time because they get pulled on and stuff like that. So I honestly like these. And I noticed that with pins, like, this is the new thing. This is what they use. And it's a lot better, dude. And it's these black things. And what you do is you just simply, you pull them off like that. And it's a lot easier. And they stay on. Like, these do not come off very easily. Like when it's on your backpack. And it isn't just going to get ripped off accidentally. So you got the pin on the back there. And these are the Contra Sprites, Bill and Lance. So badass, dude. And what you do is you put it into your backpack or whatever. And then on the other side, you just push this in simply like that. And it stays, man. Like, these are really good. So if you guys buy pins like I do, or get pins like I do and, like, want to collect them, and like putting them on your backpacks and stuff, I highly suggest you look for ones that have these black things. That's probably the most common. I mean, the best, though, I think, is what this has, which is this freaking magnet. Because this magnet is ridiculously strong. So that's probably not coming off. But, man, it would suck to lose that. I really don't want to. It's too big and bulky, and I'm going to lose it. But, yeah, got Bill and Lance Sprites. And that is ridiculously badass. These are going on the backpack. So I almost need to get another backpack, dude. I need to get one more. My backpack's been through hell and back. But at the same time, I kind of like that. You know, I kind of like that it has a lot of miles on it. And, you know, it's not all stiff and it's got wear on it and stuff like that. But, anyway, and I just dropped that thing. So that's really awesome. That's going to be really fun to find. So, anyway... because I have a Mega Man one that's just like this, and it's got the black things on it too. And do my Mega Man one, I think Mega Matt got me it, and that one never comes off, man. That one is like stuck on, and that's how I like it. But anyways, I think that's it, and I think that is everything. And that is really nice of you, Joe. Thank you so much, man. It's awesome, awesome stuff, and I really, really appreciate it. Well, guys, that is everything. And once again, thank you to everybody for sending me things. You definitely don't need to. It's always appreciated. It's fun to open the stuff. It's nice when, you got people that care about you and want to do something nice for you and things like that. I'm glad I do something right on YouTube and makes it to where you guys want to do that. It's very kind. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to be doing giveaways here soon. I have a bunch of stuff to give away. and we're gonna get that rolling again. But man, it's just really cool to have friends like you guys, and when we meet up at conventions and we talk on Polo and we talk on Voxer and other things and Instagram, and we all are pretty close knit and talk all the time. It's really cool to talk to you guys all the time and just talk about video games and stuff. Because like I told you, man, my friends around here that I like went to high school with and I grew up with and things like that, they don't really care much for retro games, you know. So it's really nice to have people, like a good set of people, that talk retro gaming with me, because that's something I spend a lot of time doing nowadays, you know. So very, very fun, and I really appreciate it. And just thanks, man. I really hope that I can get you guys back and I find something you really want and I can get it for you, and feel good about giving as well, because I'm so blessed to have you guys, and I'm so blessed to receive everything I do. And you know, you really don't have to do any of that stuff, but man, it feels good. You know what I mean? You do make me feel good. That's very, very kind. And it's cool that when I'm just having a rough day at work or just fatigued from the week or whatever, especially this week, you know, it's kind of cool to like, oh, what's this in the mail? What the heck? I didn't order anything. Or I did order something, but this is not it, because that's still traveling. To slice it open and see a Mike Ditka jersey or something like that. Like, what the? With a little note from Darth or something like that. So that's really nice to have that happen. It's a really cool thing to just get your day going and feel like the week is easier. You know what I mean? Like, wow, man, that was really nice of them, dude. You know, it's cool to have people that give a crap about you, man. So it's really cool. YouTube's been a really fun journey, and meeting all you guys and hanging out and talking and stuff. It's been really, really cool. So cheers to more times and beating more games and doing stuff like that, man. We have fun. I guess you guys have fun too, and that is freaking awesome, because I have a really good time joking around with you guys and doing all this stuff. So thanks for everything. Much love to you guys. God bless you guys. And Christmas is coming. I hope everybody has a really good Christmas. And I'll be in touch with you guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next stream. God bless.